And now you're in the
Might have
Philippines?
been. I mean, yeah, I had a layover in Incheon Airport in South Korea. Might
I
have been
love
19
Incheon,
hours
by the
total.
way. Love
Oh
Incheon
yeah,
Airport.
as long as you have a priority pass, those lounge access is amazing in there. If not, then it might have sucked.
Did you know that you literally could take a nap there? They have a nap room.
I did see the nap room, yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. No, so yeah, definitely. We're excited today. It's been a crazy, crazy day for us today. And I'm gonna show you what's going on in this in just our daily realtor life. So let me just show you the next slide. Oh yes.
Well,
So this
the mastermind, yeah.
Yeah, so today we had the mastermind and we had like 30 agents in there. And basically it was held at Richmond American Homes. And I want to tell you that was so powerful. We had Daniel Stewart. If you see in the middle here, we have Daniel Stewart as a speaker. We also have, can you see? Micah Bleacher.
Yeah, Micah in that middle.
Micah, right? And this is Michelle. Michelle's got her own following. We have Karen. Yeah, and Karen is also sharing about her success. And we have one more person over here, which this photo just got cut off. But you'll see him. His name is Benjamin. He was really nervous because, like, no problem for him to sell a house. He sells like, I think 39 homes a year. But, to be public speaking is a little bit like in a different category, right? You see Karen again over here. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we host monthly builder masterminds every single month so that we know what is the latest for brand new home construction. And this community is amazing. Pete, you've been to this community before.
Oh, this is Vandalia. That's the duplexes.
Yes, and you know what? It's because of its affordability. And this is why, I always suggest buying a brand new construction home, because the next thing you're going to see is why buy, is the rates. Look at this rates, Pete. The rate, can you see how low it is? 3.75%. FHA and VA. At this price point, it's like around $400,000 to buy a beautiful townhome here. You only need to bring in $15,000, and that's it, Pete. That's it.
Yeah, that's better than the high sixes.
Yeah,
30-year fix.
The rate's really good. 4.25% conventional loan, 30-year fix. What? That's mind blowing, right? It's really, 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 really good. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so because it's always important, affordability in Vegas is becoming so difficult, right? So if you look at the next slide, I actually have the cheat sheets. And, from the cheat sheets, you can see how much of the payment. So for example, the highlighted one, if you buy, if you're putting 5% down conventional at 4.75%, your payment is $2,850. If you're going conventional 30-year fix, look at the rates, 4.75, but your payment is $2246.58. Okay,
2246.
Yeah, and they have 10 standing inventory, which means, go to the next slide. You will see this, Pete. This lady, her name is Michelle Rogers. She speaks Tagalog. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful lady. I'll tell you her secret. It is diet, exercise, and having really, really good food and exercising all the time. She looks amazing. She has 10 homes for sale and 2 already sold. The lowest price point that she has is $429,950. And with that payment, you can buy a brand new home every single month. Your payment is only $2,300. Approximately $2,300. Yeah, it's a really good deal. Look at the next slide, Pete. I'm going to show you the next slide. You're going to see the finishes of this place.
Of the older plan?
Yes, let's check out. They have different floor plans, okay? And then they have the alder, they have the lantana. They only have 2 floor plans in this community. But look how pretty it is, Pete. I mean,
that's amazing.
It is not junk. Literally, it's beautiful, right? Isn't it pretty?
Wow.
I mean, okay, it is decorated, but the thing is, you literally get really nice finishes. You can't complain, Pete.
No, especially that side of town.
Yeah, and you know what? It is a great location. It's right next to the I-15 freeway. Amazing, amazing location and deal. Check this out. So I'm going to show you this property, which is $429,000, right? Literally, your payment, it says $1,921, Pete. I mean, honestly, it is really affordable, right?
It is.
We just rented a visa home for $2,300.
23.
Yeah, this is only $1,921.
2,300. Yeah.
Right. So if you're you're paying over $2,000, get your own place. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-car garage, 2.5 bath. Affordability, right, Pete? What do you think?
Yeah, it's really affordable.
Yeah, Pete, I'm gonna tell our audience.
Solid deal for anyone wanting to live in that part of town.
Right? It's really close to the South Point, right next to the I-15 freeway. You're literally less than 5 minutes away from one of my favorite casinos, M Casino. Right? You're right next to
casino, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But Pete, I'm going to tell our audience, we're going to promise them if they mention our 5:30 show, right, on Tuesdays, let's give them this. Anybody who buys a brand new home with me, right, or with Pete, we're going to give them a brand new home construction program warranty. How's that, Pete?
Wow, that'd be a great deal.
Okay? Guess what? This, you not only get first year given, you get second, third, and fourth year warranty.
Wow.
Yeah. So this preferred warranty has a special new construction warranty program. And if you decide to buy a brand new home with us and mention the 5:30 Tuesday show, right? You will get this for free. Is that right?
It's a really good deal.
Yeah? You're happy with that?
Explain the home warranty for a new construction. Is that the years?
Right. So the thing is, Pete, basically what happens is when you're buying a new home in the state of Nevada, you're going to get a first year bumper to bumper warranty because basically builder is required by law to protect the consumer, right? So the builder has to give, basically 1-year home warranty. They normally give you a 10-year structural home warranty, right? And they also, for their first year, they include, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, right? Different builders have different HVAC rules. So for example, D.R. Horton, their AC is good for 5 years. They have a warranty for 5 years. However, if you register the unit, it extends your warranty to 10 years. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
So it just depends. Like for like most of the new home, plumbing, electrical, if you're, they may cover it. Warranty will take year 2, year 4. Right? And you'll have, you know, year 10, right? But after this is when things start. If you I just want to let the Can you hear me now? We had this.
I hear you now.
Oh, okay. All right. So, just wanted to make sure that when you purchase a brand new home, you should consider 2 things. Number 1, get a home inspection, right? And then the other thing is you might consider a new home construction home warranty. Okay. Yeah, because then literally you're covered. Yeah. So, see, so then, do you have any questions?
No, I don't. So.
No? Okay, so let's recap, right? Let's a few slides back. So basically, if somebody wants to buy a townhouse and they want to pay something $2,000, right? I highly recommend that they pay this property so that they don't pay too much money out of pocket, number 1, low cost out of pocket, and number 2, right, you're going to be able to lock in at 4.25 conventional loan, fixed rate, right, or get an FHA rate lower than that. Right, and the payments are super low, right? As low as 19 something to 2,300. It's saving you money, and you own the property. So yeah, ideally, that's what you want, right? And no stress. Key is no stress, right, Pete? And we're gonna give away. You know, when you buy a brand new home with us, definitely let us know that you saw our Tuesday 5:30 show, and we're gonna give you the brand new home construction home warranty. Perfect.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm also going to show you. We have some we have some homes that are on the market. Let's show you some of our coming soon listings. Oh, and these are price drops. We have this in the Southwest, and Southwest is like a super cool area, right, Pete? You live in the Southwest, don't you? Okay, and this one we have in Henderson, and the pricing, these are like townhomes. They're attached, but it feels like it's a single story because you're only attached right in the middle, and you only have like just the garage part touching. Does that make sense? Most townhomes are like the whole wall, right? Now, this is a typical townhome in Spring Valley where the whole wall is touching, and the price, by the way, they had a price drop from $323,000 to $315,000, I think. This is in Spring Valley, guys. I mean, like, if you want to be a homeowner, you want to jump on this deal, definitely reach out to me or Pete because pricing is so good. And because they have been on the market, this is listed by Michelle, by the way, and they've been on the market for a little bit, so they're more flexible. You want a deal? Right? Okay, so we're waiting for Hot Mess Jay to come on our show. He's gonna be here at 6:00. So I'm going to skip some of his slides for now, and we're gonna talk about market update. Okay, so we have a very complicated slide over here from WFG National Title Insurance. But you know what? It's talking about the details of all the communities in Las Vegas, right? How many units sold? What is your zip code, Pete? What is your zip code? You live in 89141, right? So
yeah,
we
141.
can give you the details of what is the actual number of homes that sold in 89141. So you can definitely reach out to us because we can tell you, okay, for example, I actually have a single story house in 89141 that's coming up for sale. It's going to be about $400,000, one level, single story. And we can tell you what's the average price of the houses over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, can you see it? So in 89141, I'll tell you, the average price in the community is $942,000, and the average size of the house is actually 27.55%. There was a 9% year-to-year difference. The value has gone up by 9% from 1 year ago, Pete. Mm-hmm. And then the average sales price in the zip code is actually $385,000. So we definitely have the details data. Like if anybody needs to know what the details are for this area, for this zip code. Yeah. Do you want to pick a different zip code to talk about? How about Henderson?
Which zip code? 89052?
89052? Yeah, let's look at 89052. Okay, 89052 is one of the most desirable communities to live in Henderson. And
that's the Green Valley, isn't it?
No, that is actually like Anthem, Inspirada. Those are the areas. Okay. There were 72 homes that sold in this zip code.
Yep.
Okay. In a month. And the price, right? The average price, Pete, was $968,000. That's a really high price zip code, isn't it?
It's pretty high.
Yeah, and the average price per square foot is like $355. So if anybody is watching and you're curious about your zip code, Oh, hi, Debbie. Yes, it is. That is where your brother and your dad lives. 89052. And you know, we have that property for sale in Manosk, 2289 Manosk. That is the same zip code, 89052. Yeah, so that is a very desirable area in Henderson. Okay. And you know what? I mean, like, you get to choose whatever zip codes that you're curious about, reach out to us, and then we can give you, you know, what's going on in that zip code. Pete, you know me, I love Spring Valley, right? So let's check out 89074. How's that? No, 89147. Let's look at that one.
117.
89147. Yeah. So in 89147, and this is where you can get all the good, you know, Asian cuisines. Literally, you drive 5 minutes and you're in like Spring Valley, and you're gonna get a lot of good Asian cuisines. There were 29 homes that sold in this zip code, and the average price is $14,500.
Wow.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm gonna have a listing coming up in this zip code. Yep, the average size of the houses in here are 2109 square foot, and the price per square foot is $254, basically. Okay. And 1 year ago, the pricing is stagnant. It's about the same. Didn't go up, didn't go down. But your zip code in 89141 that we were talking about earlier, right? It went up 9%, Pete. Isn't that crazy? 89141 sold 30 homes this month, and it's one of the higher price points, 942,649. It went up 9% from 1 year ago. And yeah, I mean, like, but anyway, let's look at the 7-day, because we just gave you data for 1 month. Very, very, it just depends on where you live in Las Vegas, right? If you're in 89141 or you're in, 89052, bougie area, right? Big, big difference in Anthem. You're absolutely right, Debbie. Okay, so I'm going to give you the snapshot. Ooh, we got our favorite hot mess Jay here. Hey Jay, we're gonna
Hot mess Zach.
Yeah. So
What's up?
Yeah, so you gotta forgive Pete's background noise. He is literally in Manila. He is in a McDonald's. He doesn't have Wi-Fi, so that's where he's at.
Yeah, I think he froze. Is he frozen?
He did probably froze. But okay, so I wanted to introduce my favorite vendor of all times, Hot Mess Jay. Looks like you got a haircut today, Jay.
I did. I got it right after your event. I didn't get to make it before.
Oh my gosh, I literally could see it. See? I pay attention. Yeah. Okay, so hey Jay, we had such an awesome event today, right?
Oh yeah. It was you guys knocked it out of the park.
Awesome. Like, what was your one takeaway, if I may ask?
Yeah, so my main takeaway is that, everybody there had a different way and a different approach to business. But one of the things that I was talking to someone there, one of the things I noticed about every person that's successful that was there is they're all very motivated, very dedicated, committed, and disciplined. That's something that I kind of noticed out of everybody that was there. One thing they shared.
We had 5 speakers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Jay, who do you think, like, because not everybody had the same amount of success, and they're at different stages of their real estate career. But like, what was one of the, really good, takeaways, for you as a vendor? Like, for you, who like talked to you the most?
Well, one of the things that I really like Micah's way of going through everything. I like how, he kind of handles he does it a lot of the digital way, but also Daniel's way of doing it as well. I really like how he goes about it because, we followed some similar strategies when we started, and just seeing where he's at now, I'm like, man, that like all that just boots on the ground stuff, like just really really works.
Yeah. So Daniel Stewart actually sold $30 million, in sales. That's amazing, amazing. 2024, we did 34 million in sales, but we had a small team of 2.5. You know what I mean? This year so far, I'm so excited because our agency team actually climbed up. Our year to date is like, I want to say like 24 deals so far. And we have a target range of 100 families that we're going to help this year. And we're definitely going to hit our target for sure. Yep. So we definitely want to, help more families. And that's why I have this. That is why I have this channel. This is to help people understand that, hey, I know it's getting expensive. Gas is getting expensive. Housing is getting expensive. But if you are renting, do yourself a favor, buy something that's affordable. Right, Jay? I think if you don't act on purchasing something and the market, keeps creeping up, what happens is you're going to be like, you can't afford it anymore. Like, imagine the people who bought 10 years ago, right? They're really sitting on equity. They really are. Big difference. Versus renting, because there's no equity there. You're paying, I'm a landlord, so my tenants are actually paying for my equity, building equity for me. So if you're renting, definitely think about home ownership. But my goal is to help people find the best deals so that they can make it affordable. Yeah. Jay, let's talk about your business. What do you do, Jay? So Jay came to our meeting, and I just wanted to tell you that he is one of my favorite vendors. It doesn't matter what I need. I always call him first. If I don't have somebody, I know he always has a Rolodex of people who can help us.
People, yeah.
On every aspect. And this is what he does. You see all that junk?
Yeah.
There we go.
We make it disappear. We make it go away.
I know, right? Magic.
Yeah, and like you said, one thing that we try to do is we try to be a resource for anything that someone needs. Even if it doesn't have to do with getting rid of stuff or junk removal. If somebody needs something and they ask me, there's a good chance I know somebody.
That is so true. I just asked, hey, do you have a garage door guy? And I hired a garage door guy, and I told him, hey, look me up on Google. And hey, Jay, I definitely got a good deal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, Jay, what is it that you think, agents could do better, with junk removal? What do they need to do?
Well, I would, that's a tough question. Because there's a lot of different situations. A lot of the times, we see houses where, you walk in and there's a lot of stuff that's not necessarily savable or salvageable, and we've had some agents that have told, had kind of told people like, oh yeah, you might be able to get some money for this and this and this. And so when the clients deal with us, they think that, we're pretty much hauling away gold for them. And it doesn't happen a lot, but that's why I try to be here to educate people. I always tell agents, if you have a situation and the house is kind of full of junk and you don't know how to tell them, or you don't want to be the bearer of bad news, let me know. I'll tell them.
100%.
Yeah, because I'll get them connected with people that run auctions. So I also have people that can help people sell stuff, and then we come in at the end and junk everything. But if I'll tell them beforehand if there's stuff not really worth trying to sell or salvage. But if there is, I'll happily connect them to one of my people that can help them sell stuff for top dollar.
Hey, Jay, I actually have somebody that needs, like, who you call, like, is it an auctioneer or is it a
Estate
consignment
sale.
person?
Estate sale or auctioneer. Depends on what they have.
Have you actually worked with them before?
Yeah, I got three that I work with pretty regularly.
Okay, perfect. So one of my good friends, her name is Hui Lim, and she is, how do you say, like, she knows everybody in Vegas, but she just doesn't know, people like that, because she doesn't, go in our circles. But she knows, our governor, Joe Lombardo, he's on her text. Like,
oh, wow.
She is that kind of, like, high level lady. She knows all the, like, she knows a lot of the Republicans or the Democrats, and she helps them with the campaigns and stuff. So she has a property that literally right now has a bunch of, valuables. I'm going to have to connect you with her.
Yeah. Give me connected with her. I'll be happy to help her, because I have guys that specialize in different things, and depending on like what you have in your house, like that'll determine who I send you to.
Perfect. That sounds good. Yeah. So
estate sale, Jay might be in on here, or their date, or where they'd be.
What was that? I think it broke up a little bit. Did you catch that, Yvonne?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was just me.
Yeah, I couldn't hear what Pete was saying. He was slurred. Couldn't hear him. Yeah. But anyway, what I was going to say, Jay, is that, like, for me, this is what he's saying. He goes, Pete says, can we advertise estate sales of Jay? Like, if you have, Pete, what do you think, Jay?
I can get you guys connected with some of you guys want to put them on the show. For my guys. Yeah, because we, as far like the estate sales, I really don't get wrapped or involved in them. When it comes to the estate sales, I usually just connect the client to the people that run them, and then that way they can, they have correct expectations, and I don't hype anything up too much. Like the people that run the estate sales, they're the ones that'll know what stuff is going to sell, what stuff's not going to sell. I know usually jewelry, stuff like that is like, the hot items that they're always looking for.
Hey, Jay, you know me. I do messy to sold, which means that I have some of those homes that are like ugly, right? But anyway, so I want to tell you something, Jay. Last weekend, right, I went to one of my messy to sold homes, right? And the family flew in from North Carolina. So I told them, hey, you know what? You can sell this traditionally on the market, or you can sell it, as a, we can get you cash investors, not a problem, right? Because it's my forte. And you know what? They found a box, and they're like, Yvonne, I can't carry this. It's so heavy. So this box is like, maybe like, the computer is 19 inches, but maybe like, I say 25 inches. And I lifted it, and I have no muscles. It's so heavy. So when we opened it, it was sterling silver inside, Jay. Ooh. It's forks and spoons, like the whole set, all sterling silver. Hi, Pete. Now you're better. You're good
Oh,
now.
yeah. You're in
Way
HD
better,
now.
Pete. Yeah, you're in HD. So this sterling silver set, they were like, Yvonne, what should I do? I don't want to ship this to North Carolina, and you know it's gonna be like I'm not gonna use this stuff, right? So you know what I told them?
What's that?
I said, go on Las Vegas Boulevard. There is a company that is called Pawn Stars.
Oh,
like the show.
Pawn Stars.
yeah.
Oh my God.
So,
Yeah, and you know what? I said, be careful when you go because sometimes you might have to line up because there's people lining up to show their stuff. And it was the day that they went, they were filming in there. Yeah, it was crazy. But then they told me, Yvonne, thank you so much because I actually got some money for it.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, So they actually
got to be on TV.
I don't know if they were on TV. I'm not sure. But they were so happy because they actually got value.
Yeah.
Which they weren't expecting.
What item did they sell?
So, okay, it was like a box, like 25-inch box. It's solid wood. And then inside is like all silver, like silverware, like forks and spoons and knives and blah blah blah, and then it has an insert, like you pull it up, and underneath that is actually like the serving spoons and stuff, all sterling silver. Imagine if it was gold.
Man, if it was gold. They would have been in luck.
Yeah. Jay, tell us one of your hot mess stories. Come on, you have plenty of stories.
Yeah, I mean, just talking about that, one of the ones I remember is we had a house we were cleaning out, and the residents, they actually started putting stuff in boxes in the garage. So they were going through everything first, and they were like, hey, all the stuff that's in the garage, we already went through it. So they were just having us load boxes into the truck. And we hadn't even checked them just because they said like, hey, all the stuff is junk and we want to get out of here ASAP. So we just started loading. All of a sudden, like we load a box in, and the client, she says, hey, there's a box that you guys already loaded. It's like, I can kind of see it right there. Do you think you could pull that out? Because I think I forgot something. And we started like moving the stuff. We got that box out. She opens it, and there was a nice Rolex in there. And we were like, dang. Wow. You almost got rid of that.
A Rolex?
Yeah, nice Rolex.
A Rolex is forever. It holds value.
They kept that.
Pete has a Rolex. Where's your Rolex, Pete? He has a Rolex right there.
Dang, Pete.
Yeah, Pete has a Rolex.
No, I'm not wearing it.
Oh, you're not wearing it? Okay.
No, I didn't bring it here.
Yeah, like a diamond is forever, a Rolex is forever.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that one was pretty interesting. But other than that, we've had jobs where we found really, really cool stuff.
How about the couch where the cash is just flying out?
Oh yeah, we did a couch too, where we loaded up a couch in the truck, and it was just like an old beat up couch. Didn't even really think nothing of it, and we put it towards the back. And we had to open up the doors to adjust the truck. And what we did is, as soon as we opened the door, the couch fell and it hit the floor like really, really hard. And when it hit the floor, there was $400 in cash that flew out of it. And we were like, whoa. So we started ripping the couch apart to see if there was more, but it was just that. And that came from I think it was an abandoned storage unit that we got that from.
Oh, so you actually clean out abandoned storage units?
Yeah, we do a lot of storage units where they'll go to auction, and then if they don't sell at auction, they usually try to get the good stuff out of them, and then we get whatever's left over. Gotcha.
Yeah. What are the other places that you've like gone to, to like clean out junk?
Well, one place that's really cool that we like going to is and we've been going there pretty often now, is Veer Towers. Veer Towers. Yeah, they're pretty.
Like the building that's not like a line, right? At like an angle. on the
Yeah,
strip.
I think so. I don't know what it looks like from the outside. I just know
Yeah.
when we go in there, it's very, very nice. Like, you know, you got to have like a security escort, and it's legit.
How do you clean out a high rise?
Oh, we've just done furniture in there, but usually with high rises, it's like an all day thing. Even if it's a small one, like a 1 bedroom could take you a good amount of time because of all the going back and forth on the elevator.
Do you get elevator crazy?
Yeah, yep, because you can't do anything. Like you can't really listen to music, because if you start listening to music, the elevator cuts it off if you're in a high rise like 90% of the time. So you're kind of just riding the elevator, going into the parking garage, and it just takes forever.
Does it like, do the people, you know, like you're kind of in their way or something?
Not usually, because it depends. Like depending on which high rise you go to, they'll usually reserve the elevator for you. So
Oh, that's right. They
yeah,
will
you'll be using
reserve
a
the
service
elevator.
elevator that's separate from the elevator that everyone else is using.
Hey Jay, I got
What's
one of
up?
your fans over here.
What's up, Vigo?
We're live. We're talking
Oh, what's
about
up?
Jay's experience, you know, working the,
How many people are you live to?
I don't know.
700.
700.
Woohoo! Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, and Pete is in Manila.
He's
Not
having
Vanilla, Manila. Where they have the best mangoes. Only second to Pakistan. But anyway, no, so okay, tell me one more story, because I never heard your vertical stories. That is interesting.
No, yeah, we had one where we ended up we were cleaning up a dumpster enclosure. This one was kind of messed up, but
Hold on,
we're
did you
cleaning up.
jump in? Have you ever jumped into a dumpster? Dumpster diving or
Yeah, we've had to go in there to pull stuff out, but those we do them, but I don't really like doing those.
no?
But
Is there a thing that like you can climb out of or no?
no, just a ladder if you got it, but if you don't, you just have to muscle your way out.
Can I confess something real quick?
Yeah.
My last probate listing condo, I accidentally threw the key of the condo in the dumpster.
Oh my lord. What did you
And yeah, I
do?
jumped in and fished it out. I'm lucky that the trash was taken out recently.
How'd you know it was in there, Pete?
I don't know. I just had a weird feeling. I just couldn't find it, and
And it was in the dumpster.
It was
yeah,
in the
I think the only other person I told this was Paul May. Because we were co-listing it.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
dying laughing about it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, other than that, we had a guy lay down in front of our truck and he wouldn't move. And that was a
Was he
pretty interesting
homeless?
one. Yeah.
homeless guy? Did you
He got
pay
mad
him?
because we were picking up trash around the dumpsters, and he like came and laid down right in front of our truck and said he wasn't moving, and we had to call Metro, and then he ended up pulling out a fork on us, and it was crazy.
Pulled a fork on you?
Yeah, he pulled a fork out on us and was like threatening us, and then once he saw we weren't playing about Metro coming, he like took off running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you one of my listings. So this is crazy story, okay? So like I was like, okay, Mr. Plumber, I need you to come with me, you know, to check if there's a active leak, because sometimes you see on the ceiling there's like a stain, right? So my plumber said, okay, Yvonne, I'm gonna show up. The plumber shows up, the owner shows up, I show up, and guess what?
What?
We can't get into the building. We can't get in. And then I was like, oh man, what the hell's going on? So you know me with my camera, I love my camera, right? So this is what I do. I turn on the video and then I just slide my camera and push the door a little bit and then just see what's going on. And I could feel it. I could feel like there is like something behind the doorknob, right? And like a stick. You know what they did? They jammed the door, okay? And so we couldn't get in.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then so we knew somebody was inside, and you know, like they literally took a screwdriver, right, and opened the sliding glass door from the outside to get in. And I think the only way you could do that is because the sliding glass door is installed backwards.
Oh.
Makes sense? Okay,
Yeah.
so the moment that we got in, my plumber is like, African American. My client is Middle Eastern. And she absolutely loves that townhome because her son used to live there and her son just recently passed away. But anyway, so we went inside to see the unit, right? And then there was nobody there. So we went upstairs. And my client ran up the stairs, and then she saw people in the room, in the master bedroom. And then I hear this commotion, like, get out of my house, get out of my house. And then she's literally grabbing the person. He's a black guy with a white lady who were homeless in the unit. She calls 911 immediately. Oh my God, there's somebody in my house. My address is 123, Flower Street. The cops came. It was insane. And then the people are trying to pack their stuff and they have their juice. They're trying to leave. It was just crazy. Yeah. So sometimes we have to, we want the people permanently stay. That's one of my third experiences dealing with homeless people, in a vacant property.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's
But next time that happens, call you, Jay.
yeah, we've had so many of those.
You do
So
a
many.
lot. Yeah, but that was so crazy. The cops came and the cops what direction did they go? And then the cop tried to, catch them. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what is the cop's job? Do you know?
Well, the cops will usually run them for warrants, and then usually if they have warrants, they'll take them. But it just depends. If you catch them and you know who it was that was inside and the owner's there, or you as the agent, you can press charges on them for breaking in. But they just take them and they usually get released right away.
Gotcha. All right, so you guys, I wanted to also introduce you guys, we've been to Fogo de Chão, the amazing Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going to show you our next slide. Okay, so this is brand new. Oh, the house in the northwest. The house on the top left is actually a single story, coming soon in 89123. But I wanted to show you Fogo de Chão because they have this brand new Fogo de Chão in the Venetian. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous in there. You can't, you're gonna pay a little bit more. If you go to the regular one, it's $65 all you can eat, right? But if you go to this one, I think it's $75, and their grand opening was yesterday.
Oh, cool.
So when I went there a week ago, it was their training. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Yvonne gets behind the scenes.
Yeah, I got actually the behind the scenes.
Their soft opening or their mock service is what they call it.
Yeah. It was their soft,
right,
their soft opening. But I'll tell you, it is so beautiful in there. Oh, and Pete, you're gonna be impressed. Check this out. There is 2 levels. So when you go on your next date, Pete, and you arrive at Fogo de Chão, you tell them, I want to go upstairs.
What's upstairs?
Okay, so
got it.
There is the downstairs and then there's the upstairs. They have the same buffet line upstairs and downstairs, but the lights are dimmer upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
More intimate.
More romantic.
It's definitely romantic, more intimate. Jay, when you need, a date, definitely go there. It is so beautiful.
Gonna find a meat lover with some intimacy, second floor. Got it.
Yeah, and they actually have couches, sit and hang out for a little bit. So they have different spaces. They have 3 different meetings, you can have a event. So, I mean, definitely just setting so opportunity to check out Fogo de Chão, because honestly, when you're on it's gonna do 50, you might as well do 75 all you can eat, and it's gonna be good. Yeah, so just wanted to know what is on there, and then just tonight, New Year, the end of New
Oh, Lunar New Year.
Year, to the last night of Chinese New Year. I'm also celebrate here with my loved ones, my family, even SJ.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the thing that in this bowl is actually it's kind of like a dumpling, but it's a sweet dumpling, and sometimes they put like sweets in there, right? But it is the night we call it Top Gourmet, and it's kind of like Christmas Eve, where all the family gathers together, and then we eat these dumplings, and then we wish that you guys will have the best New Year for 2026. Yup.
Wow.
Yeah, Chinese people actually celebrate 15 days of New Year.
Whoa.
So tonight is like the last of the eve, and then tomorrow is the last day of Lunar New Year. Did you guys celebrate any? Did you get to see any New Year celebrations? Did you go to Bellagio?
No. I try to avoid the strip.
Oh my God, you sound just like me. Yeah.
Yep. I don't go to the strip at all.
Strip guy is right there. Come on, strip guy.
I go to the strip every now and then still. I got my MY Pearl parking pass for MGM. And,
Pete, when they have an event, you still have to pay for parking. I'm just saying. I mean,
yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah. So it just depends. But as a local, you want to have that Nevada ID because you do have free parking for 3 hours.
It's true.
Yes.
So why move to Nevada? Because we have the best casinos, we have the best entertainment, we have no state tax, and also
free parking.
Free parking for locals.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming on the show. I know today was a little bit challenging, with Pete out in Manila. But Pete, did you waive your American passport yet? You should have like a line of girls waiting for you.
I haven't done that yet.
Pete, you gotta set up the video when you do the passport waving. We would love to watch it.
Passport waving? Is that a thing?
Yeah, for sure. You're overseas. Hello.
All right. Yeah, we'll see.
You have to set up the secret camera. I'm just teasing. But thank you guys, everybody. Appreciate you guys showing up. And we look forward to next week's 5:30 show. And I apologize to Miss Athena because I make her work so hard. Last minute all the time. We'll hope to get better soon. You guys have any real estate questions, text us below. If you're curious about something so that we can answer your questions weekly. How's that?
Love it. Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye.